guy. So. Just a brain stump to this guy. Bugs or something. I think so. I think I'm supposed to bring this guy to bugs. Spin around or something. Skin's okay, pretty good. It's kind of a mix between like Castlevania and Blasphemous. Had a few spots where I got stuck, but I think all in all it's pretty good. Gotta remember where I'm supposed to go. Yeah. Golly. Missing something. So what do we got here? We got that. So I assume this is some kind of puzzle right now. The enemies never respond like that. Something's weird there. Hell's Top, dude. I don't even think I fully watched the third one. I don't know what's going on here. These enemies don't respond like this. That's what I'm saying. Like, this has to be some kind of a puzzle. How about Beverly Hills Ninja? You remember that one? gone. Just gotta kill him so he doesn't come back. Oh, God. Dude, he will randomly just get me. I'm not understanding why. And it's so annoying. Okay, so maybe she's the first one that you get. Okay, dude, hell yeah. The only problem is, dude, yeah, I really want to do that because I got to rack up experience points. Dude, I'm figuring it out, man. My brain still works. problem is I don't really want to fight a boss. Yeah. Is that shotgun? Sword is better. Dude, I wonder if I can pass that one park now. Those ladies with the carriage. Maybe I should try that. See if we don't get annihilated. Nice. Nice. You fucker. Oh my god. Dude, what is this? Holy shit, what the hell? There better be something good over there. Well, let's see if we lost out on all our stuff. I don't think I can get through that. I mean, we're getting closer. I at least beat those ladies this time. I think we're shit out of luck because I got killed too far over. Okay, thanks for stopping in, man. Okay, we got it. Kick it the hell out of it. And now that makes me wonder, like, how strong do I have to be to actually beat that? trying to remember. I've already been to this one. I don't think this is anything. Yeah, this is where the puzzle was I just did. Is there a blossomer?
Take heed. Thou art unworthy to be in the presence of such a holy place. A mere tool, born to serve our righteous Lord Ladder, and serve thee shalt. Thou art no better the one with the true power. We shall smite you from the ground. very beast who fought so hard for your life.
Golly, dude, I can't stop doing it. Ah, shit, dude, how do I get out of... I'm on fire. Doesn't matter now, I'm dead. Son of a... Okay, so our best bet here is to handle this lady here.
Only retribution awaits you.
Yeah, I don't know how to handle that. What the? Dude, I can't do this. I don't know what to do. Fuck.
One with the true power.
Oh my god, what a cheap fucking shit, dude. This game has this... I don't know why it feels the need to do this. God, why does it do this? I don't know what to do. I suck too bad, so it's like now I gotta friggin' try to get 9 million points to upgrade. I just don't understand why it's gotta do that. What? So you can't... So it just resets all your stats. What? So you can't move around your stats. Oh my god, dude, I'm not... So this level up system was great at first, and then it kind of just... I didn't understand that it was going to increase in price by like $8 million. See, it's like now it costs 10,000 to do one level up, and it's very minute. Like it just doesn't do very much. So it's kind of turning into like Dragon Warrior now, where you like gotta grind for 8 million years. But if you ever played Dragon Warrior on the NES, you're just grinding for 8 million years. It's just, it's too much. And that lady's pattern was weird because I couldn't follow her. She would throw a fireball at me as she jumped over, but it seemed to like home in on me like no matter where I went. I tried rolling and it still got me. I tried jumping and I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I'm sure it's not that complicated, but I'm an idiot. Then all these other weapons, like this sword here is like the only good weapon so far. It sucks because it's too slow. This thing's just weak as shit. Look at that, 66 plus 8. 243 plus 190. You tell me which one you would choose. Level this up. Now I gotta go, experience. Yeah, the level up system is really, it's a good idea in this game, but the way the price is, it's too steep. It's just, I don't know. I get it though. They made it that way because it'd be too easy, right? But if they made it like quicker, but I feel like I fucked up though because I had that spot there where I could grind those enemies over and over again without having to go back. Oh well though, what are you gonna do? I feel like that boss wasn't that hard. It's just I'm taking too much damage. Of course. I gotta remember where a good spot was. We gotta grind. We gotta grind them. Yeah. See what I'm saying though? Like right now, I'm just trying to get more of this currency to level up. It's like there are no enemies. Like, where the hell are they? So I feel like I just really screwed up because I could have just kept entering that room over there. I didn't know solving the puzzle though was gonna make it disappear forever. Whatever, I guess. Those things give you no experience, which is, in my opinion, that's really stupid. Like no enemies here, dude. It's ridiculous. Sucks. Go to my old spot where I was doing it. Doesn't give me very much, but I can kill the enemies faster though. Right here. See, that's not. It's just not very fast. That's the one that makes it fast, though, right there. It's got to be another spot like this. There has to be. See that last time I must have hit her with a critical hit or something. Well, I looked at that unepic game, dude. That looks really good. Does look like it'd be worth picking up. What's that? Oh god, there's 2 items. God dang it, why they got drops on it? See, this is just not very ideal. I guess it's just too slow. I think I'm done with this spot because this spot, it's just too slow for this late today. It worked well when I was starting out, but I think this is our spot. So I gotta remember. Shit. It's not what I meant to use. Mother F. See, this just sucks because now I'm stuck because I can only work my way all the way over. So, I guess I could just keep going. So this little area is not that bad to play anyway. It's actually kind of fun. First spot. Dude, I'm not liking these jumps. Some of these jumps are just like too, I don't know. They're not that bad, but they're annoying. I'm sure it'll be better. If there is a double jump, I'm sure it'll be better. Dude, it is just too easy to get slaughtered. On. Okay, this is probably the best grind spot. Hands down. Oh yeah, yeah. That lady was annihilated into that fire, wasn't she? I think that's how they work. I think that improves your defense against that. Keyword, I think. I don't really know, to be honest with you. See if we can level up that gun. I can level up my sword again? See, this is a really good spot because I can also get more bullets and just the real. I do like how Bloodstained had a, hey, hello. Bloodstained had the enemy counter, like how many enemies you kill. I do like that. I wish all these games had that. Oh God. That was close, dude. Almost fell right in the hole. Oh my God. Well, I got lucky there, I guess. And I got way lucky there. What system is it on? Oh, sorry. I am so sore. I'm elderly. Yeah, that sounds familiar. What system is that? Is it on like Atari or something? I don't think I've played it, but I have heard of it. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Like, the jumps in this game are just, like, they're annoying. I'm hoping that there is a double jump because it should make it better, but It's like the jumps are like, they're not hard, but it's hard to gauge the way the platforms are angled like that. It's hard to know when to jump properly, and if you're just a hair off, you're done. See how like see how that platform juts out a little bit? Well, you can't stand to clear out there. So it gives you this perception of that you can go out there further than you really can. But like I say, if there's a double jump, this would be so much better. It was on Commodore, but not. So is it like a Metroidvania style game? I didn't grow up with a Commodore, and so I'm really enjoying discovering some games on it now. It does have a lot of like really bad games, but it has a lot of really good ones too. But yeah, I just now, well, not just now, I here recently got a Commodore Mini, and it's got a lot of new like homebrew games on there. I guess they're homebrews. Well, I don't know if they're homebrew. They might be actual developers. I think there's like whole team. Well, I don't know. Some of the homebrews are like that too. I guess they would be called a homebrew, I guess. It's not like a big company that was done. I mean, they're like, I think some of them are like medium-sized companies. But yeah, there's one I'm playing now, Yeti Mount, and I don't know if I'll ever get through that game. It's a good game, but man, is it hard. There's like these skiing sections, they're just brutal. There's another one, Sam's Journey. It's really good, dude. It's like a almost like a Mario 3 clone, but it's like I don't want to say that it's a clone because that makes it seem like it's a copy, but it's a really good game. Is it a fair game? I've also noticed there's a lot of Commodore games that are just completely unfair. Like some of them are almost unplayable. I've only beaten a few Commodore games, and I mean like officially beat it, like with no save state. I've beaten a lot of games with save states, but I don't really count. I don't count an official beat or official win without save states. I can't even remember what was the last Commodore game that I want beat. Steel Ranger is another good one. Frustrating. Yeah, there's a lot of games like that, dude. Yeah, I played a game. It was called Steel Ranger. That is another really good Commodore like homebrew game. Like I feel like that's a hidden gem. Like I've never heard anybody talk about that game. I think I've played it for like 9 hours on stream. Like 8 or 9 hours. It had like a Turrican vibe to it. So it was like Turrican mixed with like Metroidvania. Commodore was your first system? Hey, I think you were lucky because, like I say, I think the Commodore is, it's really cool. It's just hard to find, like, you have to sift through a lot of games to find some good ones. And I wish I could own, like, the physical copies of these games. But it's like I don't know, because some of them were like tapes and stuff. Like I didn't even know that was possible. Like how the heck does that even work? So one of my favorites on there is Beyond the Ice Palace. It's a really short game, but it's really good. Okay, so this is actually a really good spot to grind, dude. So let's upgrade our sword. Need one more moon thing. You guys remember Tank Wars? when I was a kid, they had this will tell you how old I am. The school computers were the green, like every black and green. And I remember playing Tank Wars on there. Okay, we're only going to be able to afford one level up. Okay, let's hope our sword is noticeably better. Man, I don't know. We played so many games, and here's the thing that stinks. So you had to get your work done to play the games, right? Well, I was an idiot, so of course my work never got done. So when my work did get done, I like barely got any time to play. I remember playing. There were some games that were like. It was almost like a Metroidvania. You went through doors and stuff. But I don't remember all that was going on because it was so long. But the one that sticks out to me the most is Tank Wars. So I just thought that was so cool, being able to purchase like bombs and stuff, and then, it was just really neat. Okay, we got him in 2 hits that time. So we're getting some. Alright. But I do remember there was some kind of game. I don't remember. That sounds familiar though. Was it like a math game? 'Cause there was some game that was like a math game, and then I do remember the snake, where the snake goes around eating stuff, and then he gets larger, and then you can't let him eat his tail. If we can get these dogs. Down here, Danny. Okay, screw it, he's not coming in. Yeah, dude, Tank Wars was the best, and I think it was almost like, wasn't there a game on Amiga, Worms? Wasn't it kind of like that? See, I don't remember what grade it was for me. It's been so long ago. I think it was maybe fourth or fifth. But like I said, I didn't get to play a lot of games because I was never getting my work done quick enough. Like all these other kids are just breezing through it. They probably copied off each other. I remember all the kids that were typing real fast. They thought they were the kings, you know. They could type 8 million words a day. Now AI is just gonna take over all that stuff. Dude, I'm actually I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of worrisome, like how many jobs AI could actually take over if all these places decide to do that. Maybe I'm just worrying about like some that, you know, I don't know. It just seems like it could be pretty bad, dude. AI could take over a lot of jobs. I don't know about you guys, but like I'll use AI for some of my thumbnails. Like I designed the thumbnail myself, but then I say, hey, AI, can you make this more appealing? And the AI kind of comes off as kind of a jerk. AI does not have much of a personality. They took her jabs. They took her jabs. Took her jabs. No, I don't know. It's just kind of scary, dude. No, it is. Like when you ask AI questions, and I did this, okay? Um, ChatGPT, it says like you get uh, two to three, I think, picture generators, like 20 in a 24-hour period, right? Well, it like didn't let me do it for like 3 days. And so I would ask it like, what is going on here? And it said, that I was out of the stuff, and it said it didn't have access to my account. And I said, well, if you don't have access to my account, how do you know I'm out of, whatever the hell it called? I can't remember what it called it. And it's like, oh, good question, almost like, yeah, you're right, I guess. And it's like, well, you must have access to my account in some manner, but at the end of the day, to me, it seems like AI only knows what it's like being dumped into it, right? Um, I don't know if it can necessarily learn, because if the programmer would program it to only learn certain things, wouldn't they? So to me, it just seems like AI could just be a total scam. Just be one big scam. Everybody thinks AI is like all knowing. And it's really not, because somebody had to put that information into the AI for it to know that. They didn't just know it. And not only then, if somebody puts the wrong stuff in there, then you're getting all wrong information. So it just seems kind of dumb. I don't know. It seems like, yes, AI is interesting, and it is good for certain things. But is it good enough to take over people's jobs? Maybe in some instances, but I don't think on the large scale that they're wanting to do it. But then again, I don't know. So I could just be blabbing. I mean, golly, dude. So, the way I see it, okay, like, when I have AI make a thumbnail for me, right, it is frustrating to me. Why can't I, like, how do I make a thumbnail like that? Like, where is it finding these fonts and all this stuff to use in its AI? Or, not in its AI, in its picture generation. Because it's like everything is an app now, and it's like you can't find any, at least I can't, like fonts and just cool things. It's like, it's just frustrating. Because it seems like all AI does is like brighten the picture, kind of change some shades and whatnot, and make the font of the lettering better. And sometimes it'll use weird words in there. Like it'll say like insane gains on like some of my fitness stuff. It'll say like insane gains, but I will tell it, hey, take that out of there, because I am not making insane gains. So I think that's like false advertising. But I should just quit caring about that, because it's like it seems like everybody does it. So somebody told me, and I'm not going to name no names, but there is a place in this area that it has a data center, and apparently some bigwigs come in there and they started pulling a bunch of plugs on this AI data center. And apparently it did go berserk. It was doing something it shouldn't have been doing. And they pulled the plugs on this thing. And apparently it hasn't been plugged back in since. So I don't know what the hell that all means, because no details were given. But it was some high level people that came in and did. And I'm not naming no names or nothing, because I don't know if that person was supposed to say anything about that. This was quite some time ago, though, so yeah. I don't know. It's just like AI is very useful. Don't get me wrong, but I think that the scope that they're trying to use it is too wide. I think AI is good for making pictures, obviously, like thumbnails. Um, Now, as far I don't know how I feel about making like people making art with AI. I don't think that is. I don't know. I feel like as long as you labeled it that AI created it and it was like your idea but AI created it, I think that would be okay. But it's not the same as someone painting a picture. Like it's definitely. And it's not the same as people taking photographs either, like having a professional photographer. Like, there's a lot of photographers going to lose their jobs probably because a lot of these places that do like posters for events and stuff, they're all just using AI stuff now. I've noticed that. Like, a lot of sporting events and stuff, they're just using AI. So a lot of these photographers are probably going to end up losing their jobs. They took their jobs. Do you think that was real? I've heard that these robot videos are fake, but maybe they're not. I just don't. You know what I want? Okay, I want. Why don't they have a bionic suit? Okay, give me a bionic suit with like. So here's what I want. I want a bionic suit that I can absorb energy from around me and throw like energy balls. That's what I want. Why hasn't that been invented? Like, if you could harness the power of energy around you, you'd be unstoppable. If you had like some kind of ability to draw energy to you and then release that energy. Give me a bionic suit. That's all I want. Come on now. I don't care about these robots and all this other stuff. Okay, so we can level this up again. But before we do that, I think we should go. We still want to focus on leveling up against that fire because I just don't understand the infatuation with robots. Because I guess yeah, you could program them to do things, but it's still like a machine that can break down. Now, hey, you want to know something freaky, dude? And I thought about this when I got sick. If they could harness the power of like cancer, dude, that would be scary because you could grow things from that. If you could take cancer cells and like program them to grow into whatever you wanted them to grow into, that would be scary. But it would also like you could regrow like people's limbs and stuff. And they might maybe they're already doing that. I don't know. I gotta stay focused on what I'm doing. Okay, fire. I don't know, dude. And yeah, by the time they would do something like that, they'd probably build some kind of a robot out of some kind of material that was indestructible. How do we get on this topic? It's a crazy topic. Why is it not letting me buy this now? Oh, is this guy out of it? This guy's out of it. Why is he? When does he restock? Does he ever restock? You can't be kidding me, dude. I didn't know that he didn't restock. Well, for you'd have to think for like a robot to run, right? Does it have a program coming from somewhere else, like from some kind of Wi-Fi program, or like a Wi-Fi? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the program would have to come from somewhere, right? Like a drone. So if you could somehow shut that down, like there are weapons that uh, shut down electronics. So if that's about the only way you'd be able to fight a robot, especially if it had some kind of indestructible material we used to build it. So I'm sure if they're building a robot for that kind of a purpose, it would probably have some kind of armor like that. This is a very, very strange topic. It's a good one. Dude, if you want to know something weird, read about stem cells from that. Yeah, supposedly there's stem cells in them. Oh man, and think about this, dude. What if you, as a human, okay, what if this whole time, okay, and this is nasty, but this is just strange, and these are weird thoughts that come into my head. Okay, what if you were supposed to consume that this whole time, and you were never supposed to go and buy food ever? Because why did dogs do that? Have you ever wondered that? Why did dogs do that? And I'm not saying anybody should go do that. I don't recommend you do it. But it's just something to think about. Country music. Dude, I haven't seen that movie in ages. I'm gonna have to watch that. Yeah, because I supposedly there are people that are like aging. I don't even know how to say it properly here. They're aging their urine. And they're, I guess, consuming that. I don't know why you'd ever do that. Maybe they think it's going to help them live forever or something. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if that's what you got to do to live for like 5 extra years, is it really worth it? Maybe it is to some, I don't know. But it's not something I would recommend somebody do. But it is weird. Man, now it's like, well, does that. Now I'm worried, is that guy ever going to get those items back? Or those items just gone forever? I didn't know. Dude, there are so many things that aren't really explained in this game. And then you just figure it out at the wrong time. Oh, but it wouldn't take off at all, dude. And plus, this is necessary. I have to do this. I can't advance without doing this. It's a necessary evil. I have to level up to advance. Come on, dude. You've played these kinds of games before. Have you? So I can't do that. Well, I can, but you gotta remember, dude. How do I say this? So I stream during the day, and then I go to work. Also, you know, lift weights, do whatever, all other sorts of stuff, and I stream at night. So there's not really any time. So I mean, this game is what it is, you know. So, you know, I guess whatever. This is how you play these kinds of games. So, I mean, I see what you're saying, but it's just not possible. I did do that. I'm trying to think what day it was. Like, typically on my days off from work, I will stream once. Like, during the day. And then, that's it. So that would give me time to, like, level up. But that's only on those 2 days that I have off from my work. So it just it is what it is, you know. Can't do nothing about it. Cannot do anything about it. And hey, plus I'm showing you where you can level up if you ever play this game. This is where you can go. Because so far I found just 2 areas that were pretty good for grinding. The actual bosses give you quite a bit, but we've only fought what, like 3 bosses so far? So there's not too many bosses. And I mean bosses that I've beat. I think I've fought about 5 bosses, I think. Only beat about 3 of them. And that last boss that we tried to fight, she had like a flame cannon or something. Okay, we're gonna see if this guy, does he still have no items? What a friggin' jerk. Why do you not have any items, sir? What the hell am I supposed to do if you don't have any items? No, I'm not leveled up enough. So here, I'll show you. So the time that I leveled up off of stream, I'll show you the difference here. I'm sure you can tell what I leveled up the most. Okay, so right here, here's strength was what I kept leveling up because I thought that was going to make my attack more. I didn't understand how these levels worked. So like, okay, I'll push over here so you can see the dexterity increases your defense against fire. See? Mind increases your defense against dark. So any kind of like dark attack. And then instinct is electrical. So the problem I'm running into right now is there's like that boss we just fought, she had a fire attack. And we have gone from, I think my dexterity was at like 13. So we're gaining. But and then your vitality increases your health bar. So yeah, we're just at a point here where I've got to level these things up. It's a necessary evil. Where's the malfunction? What are you talking about? So the health bar, you have okay, here. So you have these items kind of like in Blasphemous that replenish your health, and they're pretty frequently found throughout the game. So there's not really much, and you can buy them from this lady over here. So they're not really, I don't know. Like your health, you can keep your health up quite a bit. The only problem is when the enemy takes too much damage from you. So like when that lady was throwing fireballs at me, it was just annihilating. Well, that's good for you, sir. I guess you're just the guru. You're the guru game man. You are the guru. Guru game man. Are you a wizard, sir? Are you a wizard? Yeah, they're patterned, but yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but you're wrong. No, you're not wrong. Look, I like to prepare, okay? Come down. Shit, why is the jump hard? Man, I wonder why that guy doesn't restock his items. Like, I just can't. I never even noticed that either. How would you practice before a live stream? I don't think you're listening, pal. I think your listening skills are not good. Because I already told you. I already did that and told you, fella. Can't practice before a live stream when your whole schedule's already full. I can't just play games all day. I mean, it'd be nice if I could, but I can't. You should start your own channel called The Game Guru Man, and you could give all these tips to everybody. You would make millions of dollars. Have you thought about doing that? The Game Guru Man. Make a real cool picture for it. The Game Guru Man. I sound like Norm McDonald. Norm McDonald. Oh man. No, nobody's ever told me that. That's freaking awesome, man. McDonald was freaking awesome. He's funny. Alright. Back to the man. From the man. Wish this guy explained, like, this guy doesn't do anything. He doesn't tell me nothing. Like, why are you out of this item? How do you get more of these items? Do I have to find the items? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's... Because I did find these items, but that makes no sense. Why would I find the item and then have to pay for the item? That doesn't make any sense. It's like, why is he out of the item? What is going on here? I didn't really like this item. It wasn't really that good. See, also the problem is too is I don't know how high I have to make that to actually notice a difference. I mean, I feel like that's almost double what it was before. And then other problem is that guy was electric. Yeah, that dude was electric, so he was catching me in some electricity attacks. Man, okay, so now I'm noticing this lady has limited items too. It's so weird. What if you buy all the items? What happens then? Does the person just be not useful at all? This thing is a good spot to end on here. And then I guess maybe next time we'll see if we're able to win, to beat the boss there that annihilated me. Save it a couple times. Make sure it saves. Alright. Oh man. Oof. Alright, on that note, gonna go ahead and call it for this evening. I'll be back in the morning and we'll see if we can't knock that boss out. Not for sure if I'll be able to or not. I'm still very weak against electric attacks. And so those are the two attacks that those bosses have. So I guess we'll just find out. So take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your evening.